Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Kelle Rhoads from Burbank, California. We're honoring the anniversary, the 55th year of one of the greatest guitar players that ever lived, Randy Rhoads. We're here in Randy's sister's wine room, and we've just had a concert. We have a lot of people drinking the wine and having a good time, and this is a special tribute to him. And the festivities are really great. So many people here tonight that it reminds me of a very crowded time in the New York subway. A guy gets on and he's got a suit. Very conservative guy. The guy across from him, he's dressed with piercings in the face and strange hairdo that goes clear up to here, and he has tie-dye clothes, tie-dye shirts. He's got those socks that each toe is a different color. And the guy in the suit, he stares at him. And the guy that's all dressed up like that, he says, "What? You never had any fun in your life?" And the guy in the suit says, "No, don't be offended. It's just that 10 years ago I fucked a parrot and I thought you were my son." This is one of those nights. So many people have come by tonight that we haven't seen in a long time. I saw somebody that I hadn't seen in 42 years, okay? People have responded, they've come down here, and they've united to pay tribute to Randy, and the energy that we feel here tonight is really, really exceptional. It's really, really great. Accompanying me tonight was Ronnie North on guitar, Johnny on bass, and Charles on drums. And then after that, I got to play for a brief while with Frankie Benelli, the legendary drummer from Quiet Riot. What a treat. What a treat. This was really, really a great evening. We're proud to welcome Bay Area Rocks. We're glad that they could participate in this party with us tonight. And we hope that your audience on the internet enjoys some of the scenes and some of the things that were going on here. Definitely, I can assure you, there was a lot of good feelings and a lot of love here tonight. What's coming up for me? Currently, at this particular time, I'm writing music that will constitute my 4th commercial CD. I'm looking, hopefully, to do some recording sessions in January and February of 2012. I just released my 3rd CD, my 3rd commercial CD, which is called Pride and Profanity, and it was released in March. In 2007, I released Portraits of Oblivion. And in 2005, I released my freshman effort, the Titanic Overture. 4th CD so far is untitled. Look very, very forward to doing live concert dates in the coming next year. I don't have anything absolutely concrete, so I'm not going to go ahead and try to jinx anything by talking about what we have on we're planning. But we don't have anything, I don't have any money yet. so until I get that money, we're not going. Musonia Music School, which was a school that Randy and I were both born into, is going steady after 63 continuous years. And we are teaching lessons and giving instruction at the Musonia School of Music as we have for the last 63 years. My mom started the school when she was very young. Now, I'm going to say that there's a lot of books It's incredible. There's like more than 2, and that's a lot. And some of them are not very factual. So let your audience know that. I'm personally waiting for a book to come out in March that is going to be, it's going to probably be a really great source of information for Randy Rhoads. It's a book written by the bass player, Bob Daisley, and it's called For Fact's Sake. I have every reason to believe that that book will be very factual, and it will actually be a very, very good source of information. The books that have come out in the recent months, and I'm not even going to mention them because they are not accurate at all. And one of them, by the time I was 2/3 through the book, I noticed 179 inaccuracies. After 179 inaccuracies, I didn't count anymore. That kind of journalism, it's real obvious that what happens is they just look at magazines. They look at magazines, and they don't do their work. They do shoddy journalism. They just write what's in the magazine. Shame on you. Shame on you. That's not responsible journalism. If you're going to write a book, do your research. I read a lot of biographers, a lot of biographies, and people sometimes take 5, 10, even more years to write them because they have to be researched. Now, the books that have come out in recent times, not worth buying. So don't do it. Wait for Bob's book. Rudy Sarzo's book, Off the Rails, was that was a good book too, and I recommend that. Well, thanks for coming. I always like coming. I love it. One of my favorite activities. I would really like that. Please do so. We would love to have you down. And thanks for coming tonight. I'm suddenly at a very unexpected and a very rare shortage of words. Is that mine, Charles? Oh, that's yours. Okay.
Do you have any stories that you'd like to share in celebration of his birthday?
I do. Story takes place even before Randy was in Quiet Riot. We showed up at some boy's house, me and Randy, and they said, I heard that you play guitar. This is what they said to Randy. It was a couple of brothers. So we went down to check them out, and they'd heard that Randy was playing and all. So they said, hey, why don't you take this guitar and play us something? Let's see what you can do. And they proceeded to give Randy this really nice guitar, new guitar, acoustic guitar. Hi, Jeff. Jeff, say hello to San Francisco. Hello, San Francisco. You can shake your asses. Woo! Anyway, so they proceeded to give Randy this very adequate guitar, and they said, so let's see you play something. So he said, okay, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. You see in the corner right there, there was a guitar in the garage. We were all in the garage, and the guitar was in the corner. And he said, I want to play on that guitar. And they said, well, that guitar's missing a string, and it's got a layer of dust on it. And not only that, we haven't even played that guitar in a long time. And Randy said, I'll play that guitar. And he played Malagueña. You know what that is? It's a classical piece. And their mouths were about to go all the way down to the floor. Scenery. So they were absolutely dumbfounded. They couldn't believe that. Here's this guy. They heard he was good. He don't want to play the good guitar. He plays this guitar with a layer of dirt on it, and he smokes it. They're like, oh, my God, oh, my God. True story. True story. I was there. Randy's car was in the driveway for 28 years. And the doors didn't open, and the windows didn't roll down, and the sunroof wasn't open. Then, not too long ago, it was decided that the car should be moved into the garage. So with 4 flat tires and a lot of manpower, we got the car in the garage. And we looked inside the car, and we discovered something that we had no idea existed. There was a whole bag full of bow ties. This is significant because there was a person that has a collection of the bow ties, and she likes to say that she has all the bow ties that there were. And we found that that isn't true. A whole bag of bow ties, untouched since the days of the Starwood. Like a time capsule in there. Well, for right now, it's time to sign off and wish all the ships at sea and all the planes in the sky. What a fucking show off, right? It's time to wish everybody a great night, a great holiday season, and a great 2012. Mwah! From the Rhoads family. God bless. God bless.